Welcome to Amity Global Business School. Now that you've made the choice to study with us, here are some of the important points that you will need to take note of when signing the student contract. The student contract is an important legal document that safeguards both the student's and institution's interests and is only signed if you are satisfied with the contents of the contract. First of all, you can only make course fee payment after you have signed the contract. Secondly, there are two sets of contracts to be signed. One is to be returned to the student support officer, and the other is for you to keep. Thirdly, if there are any amendments, you will need to countersign. This should also be countersigned by Amity's principal or by the authorized staff. The contract is divided into different sections. Section 1 contains information about course information and fees. Section 2 covers Amity's refund policies. Section 3 describes how your fees are protected under Fee Protection Scheme, or FPS for short. For international students, Amity will be arranging your medical insurance scheme to cover you, and the details are in Section 4. Local students who opt out are required to show evidence of the medical cover. In case they do not have the medical insurance, Amity will help to buy the medical insurance. Sections 5 to 11 contain additional information to guide you on what to do and where to go if you have a problem with Amity, how to apply for a student pass, and other matters. In the third page of the contract, you will notice at the bottom of the page that you will need to sign off the acknowledgement that you understand the contract. Please fill up your full name, the date, and sign on the space provided. If you are below the age of 18, please get your parents or guardian to sign on the field at the bottom right with their name and NRIC or passport number. Also, ensure that you sign on every single page of the contract. Moving on to the fourth page, please confirm that your name and personal particulars are correctly reflected in this contract. In cases where changes are made, please write the correct information and sign beside it. This is important as the certificate that will be awarded upon completion of the course will reflect the name as stated in the contract. Moving on to Section 1. Please ensure that the name of course, mode of study, whether it is full-time or part-time, date of course commencement and completion, course duration, course details, type of qualification, organization which develops the course, organization which awards or confers the qualification, and expected award conferment date are reflected correctly. If not, please inform your program consultant. The course fees shall be apportioned as set out in Schedule 2.1, Course Fees, and shall, subject to clauses 2 and 3, be payable on or before the date set out therein. In addition to the course fees, the miscellaneous fees set out in Schedule 2.2 may be payable by the student, which is referred to as the miscellaneous fees. For every payment made by the student to Amity, the school shall issue a receipt to the student. In Section 2, the refund policy of Amity will be explained. You will be entitled to immediate withdrawal from the course if it fails to commence for any reason. The refund, if any payment has been made, will be made to you within 7 working days after the notice is made known to you and in accordance with the refund policy that is in your contract. Please sign at the bottom right-hand corner of this page. In Section 2, the refund policy of Amity will be explained. You will be entitled to immediate withdrawal from the course if it fails to commence for any reason. The refund, if any payment has been made, will be made to you within 7 working days after the notice is made known to you and in accordance with the refund policy that is in your contract. Please sign at the bottom right-hand corner of this page. If withdrawal is raised by the student, please refer to the withdrawal policy reflected in your contract. After you've signed the contract, you will also be eligible for a 7 working day cooling off period. Any withdrawal application submitted during the cooling off period will be eligible for a 100% refund. If you decide to change your course within Amity, a fresh contract will be prepared. The next part of the contract covers the Fee Protection Scheme, or FPS for short. Clause 3.3 is applicable where FPS is in the form of escrow account. whereas Clause 3.4 is applicable where FPS is in the form of insurance facility. Amity is allowed to collect a maximum of 12 months course fees as stipulated by the Council for Private Education Regulations, as Amity is EduTrust certified. Clause 3.5 provides information on no double claim. Section 4 covers the medical insurance scheme. All international students are provided with the compulsory insurance coverage by Amity's appointed medical insurance provider. Singaporeans, permanent residents, and non-student pass international students may opt out if they are covered under their own medical insurance coverage in Singapore. They are required to show evidence of the medical insurance coverage. Please sign on the dotted line and tick if you wish to opt out. Section 5 covers governing law, grievance procedure, third-party mediation, and also jurisdiction. Section 6 is only applicable to international students who will study at Amity with a student pass issued by the Immigration and Checkpoints Authority of Singapore. It provides details on the following: student pass application, transferability of student pass issued, and withdrawal conditions with Amity. Section 7 indicates Amity's obligations to inform the student in the event of a change in the ownership or management. All information provided by students will not be revealed to any third party without your prior written consent, as indicated in Section 8. Section 9 provides details on force majeure, and Section 10 is about precedents to other agreements. Section 11 provides details on miscellaneous matters. Moving forward, Schedule 1 contains the course details, and Schedule 2 shows the breakdown of course fees. The first table in Schedule 2.1 shows the total course fee payable. The second table shows the installment amount plan and the payment due dates for each installment. We now move on to the next page. Schedule 2.2 is a breakdown of miscellaneous fees, such as late payment fees, etc. You can contact your student support officer if you need any clarification. Schedule 3 is a declaration of your right to cancel the agreement within 7 working days upon signing it. This is also known as the cooling off period. Please fill in your name, the date, and sign accordingly. Again, if you are below the age of 18, please get your parent or guardian to sign in these fields with their name and NRIC or passport number. You will see on Schedule 3.2 a sample of your cancellation notice should you ever need it. Do not fill them up. Kindly sign at the bottom right corner of the page. Finally, we come to the last page. Please ensure that you have an authorized signature and Amity seal. Next, sign on the space provided on the left-hand side. Write your name and the date. And if you are under 18 years of age, your parent or legal guardian will also have to complete this section, along with their name and NRIC or passport number. Please check that you have signed off at the right bottom corner of all pages. After ensuring all the pages of your contract are signed, you may proceed for payment. The amount payable is indicated in Schedule 2.1 of the contract. The mode of payment will be in the form of a check, cashier's order, online bank transfer, or telegraphic transfer. An orientation schedule will be sent to you via email by a program consultant or by an authorized personnel. If you need any student services in the future, please feel free to visit the Student Support Service in the Student Lounge or contact us via email or over the phone. Thank you for being part of Amity.